Frostpunk too. That's right, Miss Boo. Brr. I don't know why I look at this when I'm trying to talk to you guys. You're over there. But it's because I'm talking to this. I just face to whatever I'm talking. I hope the sound and everything is alright. We've changed things around about in here. So hopefully not having to shout through the microphone. Oh, okay. We've got the desk fan on level 2. And I also put that fan on. I haven't put any of... I've not put the... new laptop fan on. Should I mess around with the sound a bit? Turn the fan right off. Okay. Desktop level 1. Press the right hand button on the laptop. How's that sounding? Okay, cool. There you go. Right. So we're back to Frostpunk. Last time we basically kicked the tutorials, but yeah, take that tutorial. It's the prologue to the story. Like, everybody was like, you need to do this, that and the other, and I was like, got it, fam. They were like, oh, I don't know if you have, and I was like, no, I do. Trust. And they did trust, and it worked. So more of that, please. Let's find out what happens this time on Frostpunk 2. So I should just have to wait until the white out. So let's just fast forward and do that. So let's see what happens. I think the white out happens. Nobody can work, everybody just has to stay near the warmth from, I put on the economy view just as there was a cutscene. When the whiteout hit the camp, the wanderers were ready. Everyone was thankful for we had fast gathered enough food in time. The miracle of the seal colony strengthened our hope that our journey will lead to a promised land. Our elders have added this story to our great tales alongside warnings about a sinful city that still pumps smoke into the sky. We survived. We did indeed survive the end of the world. Go us. Now what? That's a good opening. The old captain is dead. New London is weak. With no occupation, those on the mission whose coal is running out, who yearn for a future worth dreaming of, and is the same future for all. keep the city together or hold its hand on its deathbed. Alright, calm down. Chapter 1. Scraping the barrel. Let me just click my neck here. Right. Here we go, everybody. Let's see what we can do to help. Coal is running out. The captain is dead. As he weakened, growing divisions brought city maintenance to a grinding halt. Now, New London is left to suffer the consequences. As steward, it is your charge to lead, but you must prove yourself. The overcrowded city is low on resources. Use this warmer year to build more shelter, secure coal, and power the generator back on. The generator's off? Where the flip is the generator off? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Okay. Oh my word. Okay, let's take this in one at a time, right? So is that okay, so top left hand coal left around New London, new deposits needed. We've got 88,000 population, 4,800 ready to work, so 60 population. Minus 70 unfulfilled. With dwindling food, don't have enough shelter. Goods? That's a new one. Goods? We've got guard squads? What the flip are guard squads for? No Frostland teams. We've got overlays. Right. Hold left alt in the council idea tree and narrative events to previous the state economy. Left alt. Well, it doesn't look like I've got a bloody good economy, does it? Wow, though, look at all these resources. An old way station. Interesting. What the flip is this? Abandoned ruins. Remnants of districts from previous expansion attempts lost during the whiteouts. Oh wow. Shallow coals thing. Wow, look at this city. It's so pretty. The generator is disabled. Okay. The generator is a primary source of heat in the city. Yes. It requires fuel to function. Initially, your main source was coal, but in the game research discovered different types of fuel which vary in how much heat they provide. Okay, fair enough. Generator uses as much available fuel as needed to fulfill the heat demand. If you have more than one type of fuel available, the most efficient one will be used first. The vertical indicator in the left shows how much heat demand is fulfilled. Grey. The red pass is unfulfilled. Fine. You can also activate generate overdrive. Yeah, that's fine. So much like the cover place. Alright, what else have we got? Factions. Some citizens, ignited by the passion of strong beliefs, will organise a full group known as factions. Okay? Factions are group of citizens that are united by a common and clearly defined ideology and will actively seek to implement it in all aspects of the city. Factions originate from communities and share some of their beliefs. However, they have options about the city's directions in all three fields, whereas communities focus on one aspect. Interesting. Factions. Factions are more radicalized and better organized, which can be advantageous in certain situations. Example, if relations are hostile, you can ask them to perform special actions. On the other hand, if they disagree with rule, they may be more fierce. Interesting. Factions will propose extreme or radical ideas to be put in the city. They will also engage in disruptions such as rallies or protests. Be sure to inspect and familiar yourselves with factions that appear in your city by clicking on their portrait. Cool. Fervor measures how many radicals are active from the faction. These radicals increase tension, high fervor. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Can also lead to violence and even civil war. Oh no! Fervor increases. Fervor increases when a faction opposes your decisions and actions. To increase fervor, you need to maintain very good relations with the faction for a long enough time. Use the de-radicalized faction action of the community from which the faction origins, or use special abilities in a prison building. To keep the control of the city in your hands, you need to understand the designs of the faction cities, assess the fervor at all times, and proactively try and keep them in check unless you wish them to rule the city. Okay, and what about squalor? Squalor means that your citizens have to endure polluted air and overwhelming dirt and filth. Flip me. Squalor rises when there's not enough materials to meet demand for making the city. It can be reduced by implementing new inventions from the idea tree. On the other hand, some new technologies like generator upgrades for various buildings can emit toxic fumes, producing fervor. High squalor increases disease and tension, also stops population growth. Squalor also causes recurring events that damage random districts, which is indicated by the district's wear. When wear reaches its maximum limit, the target district turns off due to malfunction. To make district functional again, you need to repair, which costs you. Okay. Interesting. Good to know. So deactivated, no fuel. I've got no fuel. Okay, what is this telling me? Housing, food, industrial logistics. What is this telling me? Oh, new buildings. You can construct buildings in districts if they is empty. There is an empty building slot available. Buildings have their demand and output, which are added to the already existing common district. Workforce, heat stamps, prefabs. Okay. Buildings can improve base output of district. Example for food and reduce problems directly. Examples: squalor. Initially, you don't have many buildings available for construction. However, the Research Institute is a building that is always available from the available game, provides you with access to the idea tree and a cumulative bonus to research speed. Developing new ideas is essential to the invention of new technology and new buildings. Be mindful of who is conducting the research, as ideologies of specific groups will influence the result of their work. They will come forth with a special variant of a building aligned with their views. Some buildings unlock abilities that can be used in district, some how they're constructed. Interesting. Central Hall, Research Institute. Okay, alright. Still on pause. So, who do I have in my city? I've got Frostlanders. Tension is notable. Rain increase because of the notable board. How did fucking cold? Excuse my language. Sorry. This is a street for everybody. I should behave my tongue. Stalwarts and then so Frostlanders, I think I know. Community 3,500. Usual adaptation is the only way for Frost. Fund projects. So fund their projects. Okay, cool. Raise their funds. Is that all? Is that all I can learn about them? There's nothing more? Progress. Wait, what? Come here for a second. Adaptation. Fighting against the cold is futile. We will not give in to the hubris of the machines. The frost makes steel brittle. We will adapt even by sacrifice. What are you talking about? reading this? Zygar, city direction. Or Zetgist. You can monitor the Zetgist of your city in the bottom left corner of the screen. Zetgist means spirit of the time. Okay. And describes the direction of the city on 3 axes. Technology, economy, and society. Right. Oh, my brain's doing a big kind of absorb. My god, what is this? This is a lot of information. Okay. The laws you pass, buildings you build, choices you make, all impact the Zeitgeist. As at the same time, your communities have a natural tendency to favour some solutions than others. Relations with them will change based on how their views are aligned with current Zeitgeist. The more you develop the city in the direction they support, the more positive it affects your relations. To see a given community inflection support, click the image at the bottom of the screen and put their names. Okay, so like the fake people is all about equality, sure. Watch as you decision shape the Zeitgeist. Be on the lookout for dissent. Some progress. We build machines to replace us. We will improve our technology. We will rip resources from frozen earth to sustain everywhere. We will bend nature to our will and we will thrive. Adaptation. Progress. Tradition. What the flippy flu-fla are you trying to tell me here? Progress for the glory of London, merit forges the strongest reason for order and control. Oh, I feel sicky. What is all this information? Oh my god. Promote? New opportunities, weapons, fortune was faith to the bold, best of us saw. Reason to move beyond survival, we must leave behind the old societal order. Through Russian reason of thriving through working on new society. I don't know about you. Hold on, how many of these guys? It's only 950 of the stalwarts. Oh my god, stop whispering my name. They're just saying steward. How difficult is this going to be? I think the decisions are going to be monumentally difficult. Like, obviously, I say obviously, in the first game, you are just at the face of the world freezing, so you're all trying to learn a new adaptation. This game, and I love what's done, because it does very much feel like a sequel. Like, I would not want to play this game if I hadn't played the first one. Has just built on that monumentally. You're still dealing with all these resources and stuff, but now we've got all this, like, it's really exciting to see all the factions. Like, that's a whole new way of dealing with it. Instead of just being like kind of decisions here and there, passing a law or whatever, it's really interesting to have that political system built into it. It is boggling my mind slightly, but in a good way. So the most populous, I dare say, just the most populous, is the New Londoners. Through technological progress, New London will thrive. Progress. We will build machines. Okay, so they want us to do progress. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. What the flippy flu-fla are these, huh? Okay. Crime. Guard squads can directly decrease crime by protecting your city. Can be used to quell protests and can occasionally be utilised in various events requiring intervention. Guard squads. Lots. Okay. The central district provides some guard squads, however, very soon we need more. The main way to recruit guard squad is by building watchtowers, which can be done from the idea tree. Law in the rule category allows for more efficient guard squads. Buildings like prisons, I've not destroyed abilities, okay. What are goods? Like, I'm just interested now. Goods are items that will satisfy the needs and desires of every city. Oh, interesting. They can be as simple as furniture, cutlery, books, and games. Watchers, jewelry, cigars, and leather clothing. They are highly desirable and provide comfort to citizens. Interesting. When goods are scarce, people will begin to fight over them, promoting crime, increasing the income of heat stamps. Goods can be reduced out materials by industrial districts, and then be distributed best around to produce goods and prefabs. Roger, you can always get that's fine. Is there anything else up here that I need to know? Cores, I kind of know what they're about. Cores, by the way, are bloody cool. Cores let you build robots. Like, I'm really surprised I haven't seen robots. The robots were like War of the World walkers in the first game. Right, so now that I've generally looked at my hub and gone, what's that? Construct hubs, Frostbreak hub, buildings, districts. Oh, interesting. Oh, you can do a heating hub. Interesting. So I can frostbreak. Interesting. So I can still frostbreak. I have nobody. I'm so confused. Like, nobody's working. Oh wow! Wow! I can zoom out far. Wow, that's scary. Okay. Okay, up here. What's this bullshit? Let me just click on this quick. Temperature. Yeah, that's what I thought. Colder and warmer seasons. Temperature changes, weather timeline, for does that, it goes up, it goes down, that's fine. Tree up for fuel, coal oil, what's coal oil? This. Whiteout. Precise temperatures beware whiteout. So the weather normalization severe and punishing conditions, they are represented by this. Temperature will drop by 60, heat amount of extreme areas of possible. Sites and levels we underline cut off. Interesting. So at the moment we've got nothing coming up, which is good. I'm just trying to make a safe game. We're still calling it first go good start. Let's call it City 1. City 1 moves to the south. Okay. Now let's look what we're going to do. We're going to secure coal and expand the shelter. Frostbreak to the shallow coal sea. Construct a district. Turn on the generator. Construct new housing districts to address the lack of shelter. Right. That is straightforward enough, huh? Okay. Because I've already seen the thing. Is it coal? Yeah. So that's the shallow coal sea. Is there any more about? No, you're all frozen forests, fertile sand. Are you telling me this is the only bit of coal? Okay, there's more coal down here. Right, so that's where we're going to start, everybody. So, Frostbreak, what is it? 200 workforce, fine. 30 heat stamps, fine. And I imagine it's up to 8 again. What? Oh, let me do it. What's going on here? Oh, I see, I'm on it just by clicking it that way. Shelter from wind. Okay, yeah, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is our prefab like? 2001, 2, 2. wait for that Frostpunk and then I can maybe work out these areas. Let's go do this. Hunger. Stable. Disease. Growing. Cold. Notable. Squalor is stable. Crime is diminishing, significantly increased by the goods scarcity. General decrease by guard score. Crime gradually increases tension and population risk is death. Crimes rise when there's not enough goods. Oh my god, we need 30 goods. I don't even have anything building that. What is the what is the use of all of this, right? All of this beautiful city if nobody, like, how have you, I don't know, you know what, just one problem at a time. One problem at a goddamn time. Fast forward time slightly more. What do you want to tell me about heat stamps? Heat stamps are stockpilable resources that can be spent frostwriting, funding construction, and when using specific actions. Heat stamp is obviously money. Every community provides its share depending on the size. The bigger the community, the more they contribute. This means as population grows, heat stamps increases. Heat stamps income can be increased by satisfying goods demands and nothing but populated buildings. You can rest or donate heat stamps to community factions. Click the community faction on the bottom screen to see its actions. Sure. Frostbreak, bad boy. Frostbreak. Right, there's that. Right, so you're Frostbreak now, so I can go to this. I can do extract. So the demand is 20 heat, which I don't even have. I don't even have 20 heat. 40 heat stamps, yes. 150 prefabs, yes. 600 workforce, fine. Output, 15. Extract resources from deposit. Type resources extracted depends on the underlying deposit, fine. So I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tick. Do that. That's Frostbreak to more coal and material. So we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tick. Okay, frostbreaking, that's fine. Let's build then. Build and frostbreak, build and frostbreak. Ah, boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's fast forward. Right, done more frostbreaking, good. How much is frostbreaking? Yes, frostbreak more. Always be frostbreaking. Always be looking at the next thing. Is that lots of coal? That is lots of coal. Good. Let's do lots of coal one, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tick. The city is losing heat fast. Will the steward match? Yes. Of course I shall. You know who I am. Right, attention. Let's read about that. We're not doomed, you bloody... Anyway, expand districts. Increase their scale, both in terms of size and capabilities. Expand districts are more efficient and provide additional building slots. Select a district, open the panel to expand button. Okay. Select new tiles around the chosen district to start the expansion. Okay, so yeah, expand, and you can expand it that way, sure. There's not enough areas that can't be expanded. Be mindful of housing districts. Be mindful that housing districts have no building slots upon construction. That's why you need to expand such a district at least once to be able to construct and build inside it. Interesting. So, that's what a district is. Buildings. Research Institute. Council building. Interesting. Right, you. So what are you doing? You are doing 120. Okay, good. Good. And what are you doing? You're doing 120. You're doing minus 90. So I can surely switch this on now. District. No, I don't care for that. Generator on. Yeah. Boom. Oh, cool. It's now got like where the power lines are. Interesting. Very interesting. Everyone's dead. No one's dead. Relax. Oh man, okay, right, so let's construct new housing districts to address the lack of shelter. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Let's have a look at okay. We'll come back to everybody else in a minute. 40 heat, so I already need more of that. So that's gonna. Okay. Oh, my brain. Oh. Coal left around New London. 640 weeks of current rate. Interesting. Oh god, when is that coming? We've got a colder season coming. Oh man, I wish I knew what time. What was this? Tutorials? What tutorials are flashing at me? Tension. Oh yeah, I never read about tension. Tension. Oh dear. Tension is located in the very middle of the screen. It's portrayed by an orb that can fill with black liquid as tension rises. That's red. Tension shows how agitated and anxious people in the city are. Cold, hunger, disease, squalor, crime. Factions make us increase tension. Depends on their fervour. The more they're radicalised, the more tension they cause. Side factions might engage in various structures such as protests. Be careful, tension reaches maximum, the city will fall into unequivocal chaos, so that'll be game over. Tension changes dynamically. Keep an eye on it, especially when it rises. Tension reflects the situation of the city, so best to lower this tension is to improve the city, to increase problems like cold and disease, or de-radicalise factions not with fervour. Also, you research certain ideas that will have tension, search of buildings, policies, and hubs. The idea trying to find an adequate solution. I haven't even looked at the idea tree yet. I'm not even thinking about the idea tree. Okay, so I'm gonna need more coal. I'm gonna need more everything. What is this? Stockpile will last for another 50 weeks. Stockpile will last for another 142 weeks. There is nothing in the stockpile. Tension is notable. Okay. So we need more coal because we're going to build another district, another industrial district. No, a home district. I think let's wait until the frost breaking is done. We're going to build simultaneously the coal, the industrial. We're going to start with the industrial things. We've got a surplus. Once that's started, then I'm going to build the building one, the home one, which is going to break down this huge... Ah, our little boy is farty popping. This is good news. I'm going to make sure we've got the resources to keep... We're going to take this whole big problem, with everything going on at once. We're going to make it take little steps, one thing at a time. Let's finish Frostbreaking, and then let's build this industrial. Oh, we got an event.
Are you listening?
The generator wakes a child born. People gather around the generator tower as it wakes with a thundering shudder and bestows us heat yet again. This is the heart of our city. Our last line of defense against the cold. Our first hope for the future. Any future. Stuart is a couple who says their first child, a daughter, was born in the exact moment the generator spoke to life. They called her Lily May. They ask that you bless her. You gave us hope back. Thanks to you, our child may yet have a future. People are hopeful that there's a future for them after all. Very well, Lily May. May your life be warm and winds spare your path.
The steward appreciates all your adoring letters and will answer personally in due time.
Did you hear that? The steward appreciates all your adoring letters and will answer personally in due time. Will I do that though? So wait, rather than can I, if I click on this, expand, minus 50 prefab, 50 heat stamps. So if I expand. You're doing that. Oh, you're doing that. Let's try and build a housing district. So I can't build anything around here, but I can build up here. I need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. What do I want to do? Wait. Oh, I need to build 2 anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I need to build 2 anyway. So. 6. That's that. Let's start with that. I'm just going to do some more frost breaking. Let's start frost breaking the other direction so that we can start gaining access to materials, because soon we're going to be needing those. Let's do another frost breaking team. Got more coal that way. That's prefab. Just straight prefab. That's interesting. Tick. You. Each of these 40, so I still need more. So can I continue to expand this? No, I cannot. It's got 2 empty building spots. Interesting. We're going to need to get all this coal together here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's that? Shelter. 8, tick. Tension is rising, eh? Extraction, 20 heat, 50 materials, press by materials. Oh dear. That should give us enough coal. Okay. Now, pray a Whitehound doesn't collapse at all like it did last time. Yeah, true. Right, let's see what happens. Tension is growing. You're building houses, you're building houses. That's going to help. More attention. That should be housing districts 1 and 2 done. Scraping the barrel. Good work, steward. We have secured the new coal deposit. It's part of the last vein in New London. There's just a deposit left, but they won't last for long. We need to improve our mining to use it efficiently. Since communities are voicing different ideas how to do it, we decide whose ideas are worth pursuing. We must choose a solution. Pause. So that's going to get some more coal, which is good. Right, let's save one game here. Let's call this. Right, we're going to start. What we'll do is we'll do game 1, 2, 3, because that's what I usually do, and then maybe at the beginning of like these new chapters, I'll make a save, like I've called that one New Steward. Maybe I'll save it after the chapter name. So let's call this is City 1. Say save 1. City 1, save 1. Save. Back. Resume. Okay, so the housing is getting better. Still not completely fulfilled. And apparently I've got a new building. Housing. Research Institute. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I can put that in the housing. Unlocks the idea tree. Yes. I need this in my life. 400 workers, sure. 100 heat stamps. Yeah. 50 prefabs. Also okay. Oh, that's right, so they know I can't do that because I need to actually expand it. So you expand. You do do that. Do I want to... No, I think we need to save some heat spells for a while, so I'll stop frost breaking. Just for a little bit. What are you telling me? Lock. Housing. Destruction. Expanding house. Build research institute. Research an idea for coal mines. Construct a new research building. Destruction. District. Okay. So what's this bar? Oh, overall trust. Tolerated. Not affected by neutral New Londoners. Marginally increased by the neutral stewards. Not affected by neutral Frostlanders. Decreased with the non-improved. Tensions located ready. Oh right, yeah, that's fair enough. Severe. Oh dear. And this is getting worse too. Soon enough I'll have a lot of coal, which is good, I guess. 507. So can I make everybody warmer? I mean, I could make everybody warmer. That would mean... So what is this? Seat in the council where delegates representing the cities of London meet discussing new laws. Okay. 40 prefabs. What do I get every month? Nothing. Interesting. So do I have a way... Because this was all prefab. Abandoned... What is this? Abandoned ruins. So that's got prefab. But this one... Oh, this one's also got prefab. So how do I extract that? Is that an extraction thing? Logistics. Extraction. So how much of this am I getting? 13 a week. Okay. 600 workforce. 20 heat, 50 materials. Materials, oh, materials are bad. We need more materials. But we do have materials over here. Okay. So maybe we do an extraction for materials first to actually get us a better way there. We're going to need food soon enough. How much is a frost breaking crew? 30 heat stamps. I think it's worth it. Where's our closest food? Why can't we use this? Or maybe that's already accessible. Is it already accessible? Let's find out. Build. Yes, I can build there. I can also build along there. Okay, so we've got some building. Interesting, very interesting. Food though. The only food I was seeing. Oh no, we can build food here. Okay, cool. So let's get to building. And we can build food over there. Right. Yeah, let's get to building. How much is food? 600 workforce, 40 heat, which is fine, 25 materials, which is fine. Right, let's build some food. That's materials 1, 2, 3, 6, that's fine. Also build extraction for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tick that bad boy. So we're going to solve those two. Not solve, but make it better. That's just finished that. Let's maybe build this then. 400 workforce. 20 heat. That's fine. there. Okay, I think we're okay. Let's just let that tick on nicely. My show has a sign. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, my love. It's no good. Oh, I give you big love. You know it's not nice when things are sad and worse. It's pretty awful, to be honest. I hope you watch something light and oh god, everyone's dying, crying. That's the opposite of what you watch. Okay, research institute construction, the idea tree. We can have ideas now, everybody. The research institute unlocks the idea tree, where new ideas and solutions are researched. However, different communities may propose diverging answers to the same issues. You need to decide which community will research a specific topic, resulting in an outcome tailored to that community. Choosing a community to research an idea will improve relations with them. Not fair enough. The amount of time needed to research may be reduced by building more research institutes. Each institute will increase research speed, but as you build more institutes, the incremental gain from new work diminishes. Fair enough. Let's temporarily accelerate research using the research. Fair. Permanent changes of research is possible by signing adequate laws, constructing buildings. Available from the start of research at first. What do you want to say? Oh, calm down, everybody. Different ideas. A small crowd gathers outside the new research, arguing about how to explore the last coal veins. The Stalwarts and New Londoners want us to lean on machine-powered mining, but the Frostlanders would have us pursue a more frugal solution. They would never display such discord under the captain's rule. You have to choose who to entrust with developing their idea. The communities of New London have different perspectives and may not be able to please everyone. Yeah, I mean, that's fair enough. Show me your options. I will make my decision now. This will open the idea tree. I will keep this in mind. No, I'm happy to make a decision now. Literally, urgency is important, so show me the idea tree. Idea tree. We need new ideas to move forward. However, different communities may propose diverging answers to the same issue. They will. How's it going in your city? Much the same, dying crime? No, the city's going all right. It's not shouting at the moment because we've got some communities basically telling each other how we're going to use the last of the coal. So that's going to be fun. They will only pursue solutions that align with their worldview. Choosing a community to develop the idea will improve relations. I see. So we want coal mines. So Frostlanders, neutral, 43% of the city. No one else shares this idea. How can we mine more coal? Dust coal mine. Constructed in extraction districts. Mining operations where residue coal dust is sucked up and compressed into briquettes to make maximum use of the resource. 400 workforce, 150 coal output. Disease is slightly increased, makes sense. 20 materials demanded. Okay, what about the New Londoners? The Stalwarts agree with this idea. Stalwarts look a bit scary. Blasting coal mine, constructed in extraction districts. Operations using explosive drilling to rapidly exploit coal depots, generating noxious fumes. 60 areas development scholars increased 180, 300 workforce. 12 weeks. So these two want the same thing. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Oh, that's really interesting. So, of the three major communities, two of them agree with each other, and that is the majority. So that is 45% of the city, 12% of the city. My brain can't do that math right now. But that's larger than 43% of the city. Now, while personally, I would prefer to use the Frostlanders, which requires more work, doesn't have as good as a coal output, has less demand on material. I think for my first action, like rationally here, so actually this is a big decision. This is a first impression. Like either I'm saying to the city, I hear you as a majority and I agree with you, or even if I don't personally agree, I can hear what they're saying. They want to get the most coal that is here, even if it increases squalor. Now the thing is, squalor is much harder, I dare say, than disease, because the other one increases disease, this one increases squalor. I am gonna go with the New Londoners. Like, I feel they are, like, without being funny, just have a look at the art here. So you've got some like people wearing furs, they're like really trying to use the most of the earth, and then you've got people wearing red and they look angry and they're doing that. You know, these guys seem more like your bosses, like your bullies, shall I say. These guys seem like the peaceful ones, and these guys are in between. I'm gonna stick with the majority because I think for my first action, let's go with the majority. Let's keep the majority happy because they're already on edge. You know, and yes, I am upsetting. I can't please everybody, not this time, but I will keep my next decision in mind for the Frostlanders because I like where they're coming from, but I can't ignore the will of the people, shall I say. I mean, to be fair, there's no right answer. Whichever idea I go, whatever. But let's do some blasting coal mines. Let's research this idea. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's cool. It's very original. Right, you're still constructing. I need more houses. Can I expand this? I can. Let's expand it this way. So, 1, 2, 3. Tick. Just so that we can get some more people. Search under for new primary. That's fine.
Beware of frostbite. Keep your face and ears covered.
True. Beware of frostbite. 5 registers for the sick, not a surprise. I need to be able to actually do something about my sick people. Oh lordy. Right, what just clicked? Someone just clicked. Oh. Okay, cool. So we've got the food. Oh! Look! It's the walkers! Hey, little train before? I didn't know a train. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's really cool. He's walking. Oh, that's so nice. Well, he should like fold up. Oh, cool. Alright, that's fair enough. Right, coal is still being efficiently used. I've decreased that, so I haven't solved either of my food. How much is that? 84 weeks. Got 252 weeks, so I'm fine on that for the minute. 84 weeks. So I've got a year of food before I need to build more food. To be fair, probably expanding this would get me more food. But let's have a look. Let's have a think. Where are we? We are researching. We've got 21% there. Let's save. Save game number 2. Quick save. City 1. Wait, what seems bad? Save 2. Save game. So. Okay, we're going to play for another 30 minutes, guys, because as you can probably see, I'm getting run into this. And then I'll stop there. Let's think, though. So, we're meeting the scraping the barrel. Like, we're focusing on that. That's going to happen. We still don't have enough housing. Let's see if this expansion gets rid of that housing problem. No, it doesn't. So we still need to meet housing. We still need to meet goods, right? Because that's also raising tension. So, to meet goods, I need to... Yeah, that's fine. I need to construct an industrial district, don't I? Because they can make prefabs, but they can also make goods. What do I need for that? Processes materials into prefabs or goods can produce other resources of additional infrastructure. Okay, well let's get some prefabs for a little bit. Like, let's just let things tick over basically. Oh, got an event. Abe Byron, 55 drill sergeant. Oh look, he's a stalwart. Admiring the generator. It's good to have you back, old chap. It was a terrible fright to have you switch off. You're more than... Oh, hi.
Hello. Did I scare you?
I heard a thing. What's up?
Nothing. Trudy was a big throw up.
Oh no.
A coffee throw up.
A coffee one.
Or like
Is it
a
cough, cough, cough?
Yeah.
Oh, bless her.
Sorry. I'm sorry. She's gone back to sleep.
Oh, fair enough.
How's it doing in here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cold now?
What?
Is it too hot? Or is it
No,
okay?
no. It's hot, but it's not like, oh my god, hot. It's doing well. Where was I? Front have switched off. You're more than just a heat source to us, you know. To us, you're a symbol of what we should be. Unbending, unyielding fortitude. And we all stand so bold against the frost. Generator is reserved and respected by the stewards. Okay, cool. Stalwarts. Not enough heat stamps. Why? What's this do? The base heat demand has increased. Interesting. Anyway, let's see how much. 7. On what day do I know? Day 3. Temperature's about to drop soon. Okay. Because frost breaking costs 30. I mean, so they're neutral. They're neutral. So these guys have the most trust in me. Trust. Council. Favors. Our students will contribute all they can for the good of the city, then the larger their population, the more heat stamps they will contribute.
Steward.
Interesting. Raise funds, demand funds. Oh dear. You just frickin' rob these people. I wonder wonder how much stamps I can get from that. What would I do with the stamps? Like, what was I thinking of? I was thinking of building the industrial thing, right? I can now do that. The logistics tree to try and meet the... No. Industrial thing. 20 heat, fine. 50 materials, fine. I mean... What is this? Frozen forest. Materials, 72k, deep deposit found. Access to the deep deposit requires deep melting drill building. Okay, so I don't have a deep whatever. I wonder if I want to get this food. Oh, it's just a bunch of greenhouses. Okay, cool. Like, this is causing unrest. So, running out of coal. Yeah, well, we're not going to. Well, we are running out of coal, but not quite yet. I also kind of want to make sure that people are housed. So how much is housing? 40 heat. God damn. I mean, makes sense. Requirements 200 workforce, 40 heat stamps. Oh, look at all that food over there. Oh man, I was so torn up about this. It would stop. Let me just have a look at something. Shelter. Shelter is to survive. Not provided cold will... Okay. Let's start there. Start with that. Because this is building tension. Goods are that. When goods are scarce, people do that. Right. So crime is being committed because there's not enough of this. Let's solve the shelter. How much? Okay, we can. Hold up, we can just expand this, right? 15 slaves. Okay. Let's solve the shelter problem to stop the tension. Then we're going to expand that over there so that we can build industrial things. That's what we're going to work on. We're going to be working on getting rid of these minuses while the research is going on. So where should we have a lovely new housing district? If I build it over here, I get a couple of bonuses. Should we build along here? That seems like a nice idea. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You build that. Let's solve this problem of houses. One thing at a time, everybody. One thing at a time. Yes, I know it's going to be getting colder soon. I think it's hotter. Much of a muchness. Because it's already going to be colder than what it was. Okay. It's interesting because obviously this is just the table. You can see the days of the week. Look how fast we can move. So let's fast forward time a bit just to get this housing district up and running. Huzzah! We have met the need for that, so that should start to decrease the cold a bit. Yep, diminishing. Good. Interesting why cold didn't go down. Yes, 4 registered and 6, that's fine. Heat stamps.
Keep you warm. Report all leaks and damages to the nearest maintenance office.
Right, tree, new building, housed by new members. Construct the newly researched building in the extraction district. So this, how much has this got left? 206 weeks, 198 weeks. Now we're going to do this one. So, building, extraction, going to cost 300 workforce, fine, 80 heat stamps, fine, and 40 prefabs, fine. Demands 60 materials, goddamn. It's an increased squalor. But hey, it's what we knew was going to happen. Let's build it here, baby. And, ooh, relations. Oh, wow! Relations have gone way up with the old stalwarts. Where do we find relations? Am I looking at it? Oh yeah, communities and factions have certain relations. Favourable. Okay, fine. The better they are, the more supportive the factions to rule. Conversely, you can expect notification. Okay, that's fine. Some relations, community impacts, overall trust. Interesting. You won't be able to please everyone, but ensure that you're forceful with your enemies, otherwise their overall trust will drop. And you'll be deposed in the game. Your relations with the communities and factions depend on the direction of the city, the Zeitgeist, and how it aligns with their worldview. If you research, construct, or vote on, as well as decisions made on various events and history relationships. Additionally, direct actions towards communities such as fund projects. When your students are sick, that's fine. Positive relationships typically indicate greater supporting actions. That's interesting. So I could gain their trust. I'm glad to see that the more positive it is, the more it affects the overall trust. Because yes, I can use that as a resource and be like, oh, okay, I want some funds here or whatever. But actually, just having them all happy just makes everything easier, because there's going to be stuff that I can't control. That if everyone's just generally trusting me and I haven't pressed them for anything, I think that's going to be a good idea. Anyway, positive relations typically indicate greater support for your actions, and you can manifest various ways, such as rallies in your favour or tendency to vote in favour of voice from the former category. That's fine. Negative relations can also have protests, that's fine. Join opposing factions. Cool. Fair enough, fair enough. That's completely thrown me what I was going to do. I think I was going to expand this. Because that's going to generate... So that's going to cost me more materials. I mean, I've got a lot of materials, so maybe I shouldn't worry too much about that. Just double check. Yeah, 60 materials. Okay, now so we could probably deal with that. That's fine for me. Oh, wow, my population's actually increasing. That's cool. So, a stockpile. Oh, nice. Interesting, we've got a stockpile. I can think about the stockpile like this. Right, I think we need to expand this, because there is coal over here. There is. So how much do I need to expand it? Zoom in on the district. 50. So let's just let time go by for a minute until I've got 50. What is my income now, that house? Hey, look at that, 50, bad boy. Yeah, we like that. Right, expand. We want 1, 2, 3. Tick. Thank you very much. Oh dear. Oh! For new mine, the impending doom of depleting coal is proposed. Fair enough. Yet differences between the communities remain. Oh wait, what? The impending doom of depleting is postponed. The weakening captain wanted to establish a council to settlement. He didn't see it through. Forced to use steward. People no longer want to say how it's run, and the first decision on whether you should continue to lead the city. We need a council. Right, pause. Everybody pause. So build the council hall. Pass the vote of confidence. Oh, that's interesting. Minus 85. So how much do we go with that? No, see, now we need more freaking materials. Okay. All right. We need more materials. Stuart reacted the generator and got us housing. That gets my vote. So save game 3. Trainer save. Save 3. I think I've just upset myself by putting that in a different format. Guys, who wants save 3? Thank you. That's awful. I'll have to delete that. Look at that space there. Gross. Okay, so. You're going to get me more coal, which is good, because I like coal. Coal gets me stuff. I need to make more materials. Materials are found over here, I believe. Yes, they are. I can't expand. It's got an empty building slot. Build over there. Yeah, I need more heat stamps. I'm getting 13 a week still. Interesting. I thought I'd get more. Right. Let's time pass for a little bit. So we need to stop that from becoming a problem. Build it here. I think we'll build it here. Just double check something. Extraction. 20 heat, that's fine. 50 materials. Less fine, but we'll obviously be extracting materials. Yeah, so it should be better. We need to slow down. Much. 40 heat stamps. Pause. Extract. 1, 2, 3. Tick. Let's get that building. Yes, I know we need to search outside the city. Everybody needs to relax. Calm down. Let's let some time pass. 38 heat stamps, 51 heat stamps. Council needs 80. Mind. Hey, we're actually in the positive. That's good to see. How about this? Should we expand you? No, we shouldn't. Costs 50. Okay. We just need a few more heat stamps and we can build the council.
Is coming.
It's here, baby. But we're still meeting it, so that's good. Right, let's build this council hall. Okay, so I need to expand my food, which would cost me what? 40 heat, I can do that. 25 materials. I can just do that. Oof. Do I have an idea? Do I have an idea? Does anybody have any ideas about making? So that's housing, that's advanced coal mines, pump jacks, steam, 75 oil, not enough heat stamps, not enough heat stamps, fuel. Okay. Oh. Interesting. So what does this do? 70 food output. No one else shares this idea. Star Wars free. Frostpunk, city, society, hubs. Flip my flippity flu. There's a lot of things to think about, eh? Okay. So let's let the stamps get up for a second and everything build. Oh, my trust is completely fine. I wonder if I got rid of that. Oh man, if I got rid of the if I was maybe building on the food, maybe people would trust me more. I mean, that sounds like a reasonable thing to say. Let's just see what happens. Let's see if I pass the vote of confidence first. Game over already. Right, we can now vote on new laws. The first council session. The city decides. Anticipation fills the air as the council opens. The captain ruled with a firm hand for years, but those times died with him. Now the communities of the city want their say. The Starwoods maintained order on behalf of the captain and adhered to what they claim was his vision for New London: progress, merit, and reason. The New Londoners and Frostlanders clash over survival strategy, though neither has a firm stance on the economic or social issues. Then there are those who view the Starwoods with contempt for their role in New London's history, but they kept to the shadows for now. Basically, handling the coal crisis, the first decision is whether you should maintain. First decision is to whether to maintain. You should maintain your role as steward. Okay, open the session. Oh, ooh, this is interesting. Little council hall here. When you return to the council in the future, you'll be able to propose new laws to vote upon. But for now, a special vote needs to happen. The communities of New London have to accept you as their leader. Be careful, if you fail, this will be the end of your rule. I see. Oh wow, Frostlanders, click on a delegate to view their profile. Oh my god! I feel this is going to be the end. Voting in 10 weeks. Fuck my life. I think this is a good question mark moment. I feel like once I'm finished with this scene, I'm going to end the stream. The council. The council is where delegates vote for new laws. Laws can greatly impact a city and affects its zeitgeist. Okay. You can propose new laws, however they must be voted by the majority to take effect. In some special cases, such as laws from the rural category, 2/3 majority. It's required. 2/3 majority. 67% of delegates required to pass the vote. Communities and factions will fight for or against different laws depending on their views. You can learn more about them by picking on the different communities and factions the council view. There are a few different methods to how to affect delegates vote for a specific law. In the council, you can monetize the methods after proposing a law. Okay. Oh. Interesting. So, what if I click on it? Right. Should the steward remain in power, if the vote fails, delegates will immediately remove from the office. New Londoners, neutral, 45% of the city, community, attached to the city and its generator. Citizens of New London have stayed together thick and thin. They value technology, which they credit for getting into a great storm. They seek to pass community service, city development reform. Okay, Star Wars. Disciples of the captain, who introduced order as the core tenant of New London, strict control and devoted to the captain's will. You know what? I might have to change my original thoughts on the Star Wars. I might like them. Anyway, let's just have a look at what this is their manifest. 1. Progress. The generator and our technological ingenuity allow us to power through and will enable us to thrive. 2. Merit. We persevere because we ensure the best of us are given the tools and rewards to lead us in the future. And 3. Reason. Efficiency in society is paramount. If the social order needs to change to support it, it will. It unlocks the mobilizing forces and reactions. The Star Wars will field and responsive guards to be used to its discretion. Good relations plug, extra prefabs assembly, provides additional prefab. Okay, They seek to pass community service, contagion prevention, and childhood, elementary school, fair. And the Frostlanders. Community. Originally hailing from New London, these colonists, These colonists of Frostland outposts tried to establish a permanent colony in the city. The Whiteout years destroyed that dream, but it's one of the value of adaptation. Okay, good to know. I did voting. What? I know. Negotiate with the delegates to try and influence the way they vote. Tutorial. Not all laws you propose will have widespread support. You can negotiate. What the flippy flu-fla? Okay. Alright. Breathe, steward, breathe. Not all laws you propose will have widespread support. Can negotiate a better chance of passing. After choosing a group to negotiate with, you can decide what to promise them in exchange for voting along with your proposal. That includes actions such as enacting law they desire, building or destroying a building, or using an action towards a particular community or faction. Interesting. Making a promise in negotiations will make all hesitant delegates in the chosen community vote for the proposed law. Additionally, some delegates who are against the law will also switch sides. Same logic applies if you want them to vote against them. Factions are more monolithic and not engage in negotiations about laws that against their own. Okay, interesting. So what? I have 9. Who is the most hesitant? It's pretty much split between the Frostlanders and the New Londoners. And none of the Stalwarts are against me. So if I negotiate, who can I negotiate? New Londoners often negotiate, mostly hesitant. Right, let's see if I can negotiate with the Frostlanders, because I didn't follow them in the first thing. Let's just see. So, I want you to vote against me. I want you to tell me I'm rubbish. So vote for me. If you vote for me, I promise to Oh dear. Everyone must aid expeditions by helping them prepare for their journeys. Interesting. Oh, this is really cool. This is really cool. So they don't like publicly condemning people. By they don't like, I mean the Stalwarts. They will lose members and traditionally seat in the council. Public condemn this faction and its members. Oh, that's cruel as fuck. No, I'm not doing that. Or I can research. Base of operations. Base of operations where staff officers subject handpicked scouts to invest to intensive drilling and overs. Okay. I don't even have. Oh, this is so interesting. Oh, my face is so interested in this. Right, let me go back. Let me just talk to the new management spread, because I want to see what they want me to do. Machine-centric shifts. Research the automated logistic bay. Or research the mechanical factory. Oh! I don't want the Stalwarts, you know. I just want to see what they are actually asking for. I've already built a blasting coal mine, so shut up. This is a step towards progress. Now that's interesting. Like, everyone must support the production of pre-failed to the expansion of the city. This is a step towards reason. Harvesting fuels. The deceased will be harvested in their healthy body parts due to responsible healthcare. Unharvested remains will be incinerated and the ashes transferred to relatives. No, oh, but decreases disease. Oh man, it's so interesting. Okay, I think I'm going to stick with the Frostlanders just because it's almost 12:30. I know. I'm going to do this and then we'll finish. Just because I didn't have that in the first one. I'm not getting started. I'm literally finishing this. But, no, listen to the words I'm saying. I'm going to help the Frostlanders out because I want them on my side. I didn't support them in the first thing. I think I want to enact the law that everybody helps them. Everybody helps them do exploration. Oh, look at that. Okay. So if I accept that. So if I now vote, let's see what happens. Oh, for a second.
The
For
delegates have spoken. The
Law
law
passed.
takes effect.
I am now the steward, and I promised those people that I will enact a law for them. Cool. Fuel for the future. Steward, you shall remain then. Good. There are challenges ahead. Expanding coal extraction is a great success. The vein will only last so long. We need to explore the Frostland for permanent source of fuel. Yep. We must find more fuel. So fuel for the future, I think that's in yeah, class same position support, that's fine. Build a new source of fuel. So if I pause. Cool, cool. That is so cool. Everything about this is cool and scary and interesting. So let's save. How do I delete? So let's delete that one. Actually, no, let's not delete that yet because I want to create this one. I want to say City 1 Fuel for Future. Save game. Saving. Oh, Oh. Oh. Yes. Well, I don't know about you, but I had a lot of fun. That's so cool. There's so many layers. My brain. But it's really nice. And you can just sort of buildy here and buildy there. Like, I want to enact that law for that faction. I wonder what adaptation does. It's so cool. It's so cool. I can't wait to play it again. It's going to be great fun. This has been fantastic. Thank you everybody for joining me, us. It's been lovely. I'll be back again in a couple of days for the next part of this, where I think first things first is just get a nice stable base of growth. A nice stable base of growth. Everybody will be happy, and then I can deal. Like if everything's flourishing, then it's going to make everything else easier. Anyway, that's me. Thank you very much for joining again. Take care, everybody, and until next time.